So-called med spas have really been popping up all over the country, offering services workers there claim will just better your health.
These can be anything ranging from IV drips for those looking to cure a hangover or injections that at least claim to burn fat. But as Gabe Salazar shows us, there's a federal warning now about some of these med spas.
And he also spoke to employees at a licensed local clinic to see how you can make sure the services you're getting are legit.
The number of med spas and hydration clinics are expanding across the country, including here in New Mexico. According to the FDA, it's become a $15 billion industry. But as the industry grows, so have the warnings about the risks.
If you go to an unlicensed place, that could be the risk that they're not adhering to those standards, and those are the questions you should ask at the very outset of your visit.
The FDA issued a warning about consumers developing serious infections and deformities at unlicensed med spas. Carl Miller is the owner of Prime IV in New Mexico, which opened earlier this month. It's a fully licensed IV drip clinic where a licensed physician walks you through the process every step of the way.
So it's always a medical professional that you're working with, and that is critical to make sure that the safety standards are in place for that particular location.
You get an immediate effect.
Okay.
Melissa Frey has seen firsthand the positive effects of liquid IV treatment from her daughter who suffers from an autoimmune disease.
Her jaw, where she has some of the worst pain, she is now 3 weeks in after she had her IV treatment and still doesn't have any jaw pain. And so for me being a mom, having this be something to alleviate her pain and being able to function is life-changing.
Depending on the treatment you get, a cocktail of vitamins are mixed in this sterile chamber. Then a licensed nurse administers the IV drip. Miller says there's a huge difference between taking supplements by mouth and intravenously.
There is this gut barrier, and your stomach is filtering out some of the things, including the nutrients that you're trying to put in. Going through an IV hydration spa actually helps bypass that gut barrier and make sure that those nutrients are in near 100% absorption.
As med spas grow in popularity, regulators say it's important to know who operates it, who administers a treatment, and if there is a licensed medical practitioner on site in case anything goes wrong.
I think the country as a whole is pivoting towards wellness, and this is driving part of that growth.
Gabe Salazar, KOB4.